Hello everybody and welcome back to the Zero Hero Beetle Pedouin series. Alright, so we begin week 8 by finishing up the Land of Monolith quest lines. So this one we're doing the Sangoon one, which takes place right after the Epic Changi. So it's pretty quick. So a bunch of tigers, beat the boss pretty easy. For me the boss was a bit difficult because of all the desync that happened, but it was fine. Nothing too big. Next is surprisingly a simple one, or Duxini. It's pretty quick to do. It happens right after Sangoon, and there's not really that many quests. You don't have to go anywhere. You just fight the boss multiple times, and then you're done with it, right? The boss was surprisingly easy in story, right? Story mode anyway. But I decided to try a couple of attempts on the boss to see how much I could do. I heard it was a pretty difficult one, but surprisingly enough, it was pretty easy to get from C1 to C3. As you can see me grabbing the loot here. Unfortunately, I didn't get anything good out of the loot, but it was surprising that the boss who swarms you with a bunch of mobs is actually pretty easy on Awakening Lamb, which really a big surprise for me since I heard that it was pretty hard normally. It was a pretty hard boss, but apparently C1 to 3C wasn't that bad. So we move on to the Ruler of Quebec, which is the quest line where you not only get the quest to do Calamity 5 and Calamity 3 for extra light orbs, but you also get your +1 AP and additional crystal slots. So finishing this quest gives you 2 extra crystal slots and 1 AP and 1 DP. Last week we got the DP, but this one we got the AP one, right? So really good gains. And then with the extra crystal slot, I put in one more Jin HP. The PvP HP crystal gives you 850 HP, which more defensive stuff, right? Awakening Law is pretty quick, squishy, so more HP the better, right? Saves us in time, right? So all in all, we finally managed to finish all of the Light of Morning Light. So now we can go ahead and actually start using our lawn for some PvE grinding, which I am very much looking forward to. So once that's all done, we finish up our weekly Dark Rifts. And to be honest, there really isn't much here. Unfortunately, there really isn't much. We got quite a decent amount of Essence of Dawns, or whatever it's called, like to enhance the deck Charizard accessories, which we are probably going to use it. We're just going to sell it, and there's no deadbolts as you can see, so it's pretty meh. But consistently doing this week by week is still very much worth it. So moving on from this, I decided to enhance some stuff. I realized we had enough present range to at least go for a try attempt. So here is the montage of me enhancing. So we get an easy prime, then we try for an easy duo, which we do end up getting, and then so now we go for the try. Try actually sells for like 700 mil. That's actually pretty worth it in my opinion. So I realized that we still have one more. So with prawning, you also try and get attacked, right? Unfortunately, as you can see, we failed, right? We failed the attack, but we sold try. So you're on 700 mil. If we got in the attack, we could have probably sold it at 1.4 bill, right? It's pretty good. So now for the Nox Kubala attempts, right? This is the first, second, and third attempt. I did a few attempts here to try and get it, but once we do end up getting it eventually, it's gonna be pretty nice that we that one step closer to the Pen Black Star, right? The free Pen Black Star. Then we finally be able to achieve the 3 the triple pen black stars that everyone's raving about, which is now outdated, but yeah, I still want to get it right. So then we move on to some Deadeye grinding. So we did 726 mil with one necklace. Deadeye is pretty nice. I decided this one to just use only the regular bullets. I heard that one's better, and this is with the new bomb, so it's actually pretty nice. So then we move on to the weekly items, and we finally finished the Blood Wolves piece by only doing the weekly quest. Right, I did not do any other grinds. I didn't do any other. I just strictly did the weekly quest, plus some autonomous elements that we got from grinding mirror mark or grinding polys or whatever, and we were able to get it at around 8 weeks, which is pretty okay. Just strictly doing the weekly quest, pretty okay. Right, when we first started this account, it was during the BDO 10th anniversary. So during that time, you could do it twice. So you can get 10 KD pieces per week instead of the regular 5. So we managed to expedite it a little bit. We then move on to the Sheet of Ruins one, Infinite Pot. So we're 15 out of 100. So we're making our way there. This is like the captures one. We'll probably get straight up. This one isn't the most annoying one. The most annoying one is the Nirvana step, because you have to do tanning and whatnot. To do that, you need more life skill, right? You need higher mastering to do so. It's pretty annoying. So then we move on to level up our ranger. Now that's to level the ranger, because I thought we get ready in Starbucks when we hit level 60, but apparently you don't anymore, which is pretty crap. Pretty unfortunate we don't get rid of Starbucks anymore, because I wanted to level up my user so that I can use her for boss blitz, but I was missing some gold, so I thought we would get it through the radio starter, but no, unfortunately not. So then we move on to getting a bit more DP. I realized we had enough money at 1.7 billion to gather all the materials we get from Reform 1 to Reform 4. Right? I'm trying to get all my armors to Reform 4 first before I change any of them to Reform 5 and then go to 10 and crafting them, because getting past that is going to be pretty expensive, because you have to buy the Tri armor, and the Tri armor right now goes for 1.4 billion. So with trying to get to from Reform 1 to Reform 4 is already 1.7, so you need at least 3 bill, 4 bill just to get to from Reform 1 to Reform 5 and then to 10. So might as well just get everything to Reform 4 first, and then we move on to getting to 10 and then 0.5%. So with that all in mind, this end of week 8, and we finish up week 8 with 270 AP, 272, looking AP 334 GB, finishing the Lamona quest line, and a playtime of 80 hours. So really nice progress we managed to do this week. We also finished the Infinite HP part.